being here tonight is a very seminal moment. I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to be grateful to be here tonight. Let me explain why. They say that what does not kill you makes you stronger. I believe I can give my personal testimony to those wise and old words. By any stretch of logic or imagination, I should just not be standing here tonight. A freak accident 5 years ago led to a 4-year health crisis. I nearly lost my life on 4 separate occasions. But here I am. And so when I say I'm glad to be here, please appreciate deeply and truly, profoundly, how glad I am to be here tonight. But that is a different story for a different time. For obvious reasons, I cannot resist the temptation to invoke one of the wise old souls from ancient Greece, Aeschylus. He wrote many things, brilliant man, but my favorite is as follows. And even in our sleep, pain that cannot forget falls drop by drop upon our heart, and in our own despair, against our will, comes wisdom to us by the awful grace of God. So what have I understood these last 5 years that can help you, the hopeful future leaders of tomorrow, understand? I learnt that the last vestige of human freedom is how you choose to react to what can be an unjust world. You cannot escape conflict, injustice, suffering, pain. But you can elect how you would respond to it and what you take from it. The path of betterness or the path of bitterness? I learnt it is easier to be fearful than hopeful. But hope is free. Hope is free. It is an option. So is despair. This is an option too. They are both different sides of the same coin. I pray, especially to all the young people in the room, you choose the path of hope, because the happiest people I know are also the most hopeful people that I know. I learnt that injustice is immediate. Justice takes time. Nothing of value in this world is attained quickly, nor without resolve and resilience. Nothing. True progress is rarely immediate. It is painstaking. If it does not take years, it may not last days. Now, all this brings me to tonight. Where's Jen? Where are you? Oh, there, Jen. All right, okay. To this really fabulous organization of greatness and goodness. Jen, you really are an inspiration to all, an example of servant leadership that is inspiring and profound. And honestly, your work has never been more important than it is today. So thank you. Now, it is organizations like One to World which show Iris and so many others. Sorry, this is the problem when you haven't spoken publicly for 5 years. You've tasted death 4 times. You mess up the lines every now and then. Often in this world, someone asked me the other day, what's the greatest liability here in the United States? And instinctively I said, just instinctively I said, the greatest liability from within can often be the lack of perspective from without. It is organizations like this, One to World, who show Iris and so many other young and hopeful souls that perspective through this program that we are here to commemorate and congratulate tonight. This program shows what you can become, what you are, and what you have been, what you can be. What you can be. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a small insight into my appreciation for this award. Having tasted death several times, what I earned is an innate gratitude for life. And so to the scholars here tonight, I am sure you will value deeply what One to World has awarded you. They've helped you see, allowed you to try, and enabled you to learn. Armed you with one of those great gifts, the ability to be more than, not less than. And that is a great gift indeed. Before I wrap up, I have a 7-year-old daughter, Daisy. And just as a mark of how much progress we have all made as a society, 3 years ago I was having breakfast with her, and I said, "What are you going to do today, Daisy, at school?" And she said, "Dad, I'm going to play soccer." And I said, "That's great. I'm so glad to hear that. You understand, Daisy, that many years ago, young girls didn't play soccer." And she looked at me and said, "Why?" With indignancy, as it should be. Absolutely why. She's the product of many generations of accrued suffering that has given her the freedom to say why with indignancy. And my message to her has always been more than, not less than. And she repeats it to me, more than, Dad, always. So on that note, thank you. We have much to be grateful for.